Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Toronto Raptors.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Pirtle. Quickly with the ball. Shot from 12. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Pirtle.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
To the left side wing. Houston. From outside, off the mark. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Barnes. The layup off target. And here's New York now. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Houston. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Down low. Here's Barnes. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
The shot by Ward, no good. Inside. Outside for Ingram. Three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Knicks. Here's Ward. Pass to Houston. Here's Ewing. It doesn't go for him. Pirtle with some nice D. Now Barnes. Back to Barrett. Here's Ingram. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
And gotta love the long, long arms of Brandon Ingram.
Here's Ward. Out left to the wing. New York again can't hit. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. The Raptors making a switch here.
Number 14,
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Ewing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Toronto shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Pass to Ward. Jacks up a three. Connects from downtown.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first. The three from Quickly. And again, Toronto, no good. Knicks leading by 3. For 3. The shot off that time.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Ingram outside. Sinks it from distance. Ingram's got 5.
They expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant inside-outside threat. He's got to go ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
Houston gets the bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Johnson with it. And it's Ingram picking him up. Pass to Sprewell. The three. Houston can't hit. Raptors trail by 3. And here's Ingram from the arc. Here's Pirtle. Over to the left wing. Walter from outside. Offensive board. Outside Barrett. Here's Walter. Ingram on the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Walter. From outside the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets the bucket.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Outside Ingram. And here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Barrett. Here's Walter. Takes a 3. The shot misses. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Knicks out in front, leading by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Raptors trail by 5. Here's Shed. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. To the middle. Here's Ewing. And he goes in for the dunk.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Johnson. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Pass to Ward. Here's Ewing. Here's Sprewell. And another shot. And Ewing gets it to go. Ewing's got 10 points.